everybody come on in.
Come on in.
Come on in for a lovely show tonight.
Yes.
YouTube, Periscope, Twitter, Facebook, diamondandsilk.com. Come on in for a good show tonight because we have a juicy show tonight.
Yes,
We're going to tell you everywhere we've been since last week. All of the people that we met.
Yeah.
We're also going to be talking about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez new Green Deal or Green New Deal and this $10 million Netflix deal. Congresswoman Ilhan, I think I'm saying it right, Omar, she apologizes for her anti-Semitic tweet. We're going to give you a Jussie Smollet update. And it's still some stuff going on with Ralph Northam and the Lieutenant Governor of Virginia that we have to talk about.
We got to talk about that.
And then as I was coming on, you all, I saw where Snoop Dogg was trending. So I had to go over there and see what he's trending about. Camilla Harris is proven to be a straight liar. And we'll talk about that and so much more.
Yes.
Are we up on all portals?
Are we?
Are we up?
We up.
Okay. Hit it, y'all. Welcome to tonight's Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. We're your hosts, Diamond and Silk. And Silk on Silk, you know, it was a really long week last week.
Yes.
And then last night, the president was in El Paso, Texas. And so we're here with you all tonight. So before we get into the nitty gritty, tonight's show is being brought to you by the Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Tour. So I want you to head over there to diamondandsilk.com. Click on Chit Chat Tour to get your Chit Chat Tour tickets.
Yes.
And I want to tell you all where everything is going to be at. But before I tell you, I want everybody to stop right now and I want you to share this here video.
That's right.
I want you to share whether you are on YouTube. And how my babies on YouTube, everybody.
Hi, YouTube.
Whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on Twitter or Periscope. Share this video right now because I think it's important to share. Sharing is caring.
That's
and
right.
if I didn't care about my fellow brothering or sistering or sisters, we wouldn't share. So let's share, okay?
That's right.
So while you all share, let me give you the rundown of where the Chit Chat Tours is going to be. We're going to be doing the kickoff February the 23rd in Washington, D.C. at the Trump International Hotel. On March the 9th, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. April the 13th, Grand Rapids, Michigan. May 18th, Mobile, Alabama. June 1st, Knoxville, Tennessee. June 8th, Scottsdale, Arizona. June 22nd, Doral, Florida. July 13th, Billings, Montana. July 20th, Palm Desert, California. August the 3rd, Henderson, Nevada, and August the 17th, Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Yes.
So get your tickets at chitchattour.com or go to diamondandsilk.com to get your Chit Chat Tour tickets. We want to see your face in the place, and I am so excited to be kicking everything off this year in D.C.
It
seems like that's our home because we travel so much there.
Yes, they even say welcome home whenever we go there.
So get your tickets, you all. Get your tickets.
Get your
special
tickets.
Thank you for everybody that's even sharing the events in like your group pages or in your groups or on your different pages. Thank you so much because
thank you.
Being censored, sometimes they won't even let you advertise whatever you're doing. Because this is how they try to stop you.
Right.
But when they try to stop you one way, you have to go about it another way. So that's what we're doing. So thank you all so much. Also, make sure you visit the Diamond and Silk store, diamondandsilkstore.com, and head over there and get you some Diamond and Silk photo socks. So you can wear us on your little feet, your little foot.
Your footsies.
Your foot.
Yes.
Your foot is one, your feet is both.
Feet.
so you can wear them on
So
your feet.
wear two socks instead of one sock.
Absolutely.
I got
Okay.
you.
Yeah, I want to. Okay. All right. And make sure that you stay connected at chitchatme.com, you all. You all know that we are working on something. Some of you all was able to go on and experience the first phase of it. So I want you to head over there, stay connected at chitchatme.com so we can give you the rundown about the lowdown of what's going on. Also, thank
So
you for all of your gifts, your cards, your contributions. Everybody that sent us a letter, thank you so much for that. Thank you for you all just sitting writing things, explaining
yes,
things to us. I love you all for that.
somebody said,
Uh-huh.
"I'll rock your socks."
Oh,
Army wife life.
oh. Hey, Jessica, how you doing?
Yes.
Hey, James and Donna Josie and Barry Bickley on YouTube. Lynn M, thank you. Hey, baby, thank you so much for what you do. It does not go unnoticed. She's
Oh
one of the
my God.
moderators that keeps them straight over there on
Yes.
YouTube. So I'm giving her a shout out tonight.
Yes.
So, hey, Pumpkin, thank you for all that you do.
Yes, I
Okay.
constantly see somebody named Sandra over there too.
A girl named Sandra.
Sandra,
Okay.
can't remember the
Sandra and
last
Lynn.
name.
Thank you all
Yes.
so much. Thank you all so
Yes.
much. And
Yes.
don't forget, you all, to join Fox Nation, foxnation.com. You all go sign up because that's where we always put out something on somebody that has gotten up
Ooh.
underneath our skin. And this
Ooh.
week it was Alexandria Ocasio
Yeah.
Cortez. And we'll talk
Yes.
about that a little bit more.
Yes, we'll
But
be
y'all,
going
let me
in.
tell, okay, so I think I got everything. Okay, so before I get into the nitty gritty on what happened this week, Snoop Dogg was trending.
Uh-huh.
Well, you all, the reason why Snoop Dogg is trending
Okay.
is because of Kamala Harris telling a lie. Now, she made claims that she used to smoke weed and listen to Snoop Dogg and Tupac when she was in college. So
Okay.
somebody brought it to her attention that Tupac's first album came out in 1991.
Uh-huh.
Snoop's first album came out in 1993.
Uh-huh.
Kamala Harris graduated college in 1986 and law
Uh-huh.
school 1989. So my question to Kamala is,
Uh-huh.
was she getting high when she was working for the district attorney office in San Francisco?
Mm.
Of the jobs that her ex-married boy, her married ex-boy, excuse me, her alleged ex-married boyfriend appointed her to?
Mm.
I want to know, was she getting high like that? Because, see, we don't need you going on a trip
Mm.
and you be done start getting high. Now they got more stuff out here than weed now
Oh yes.
that'll
It's laced
have
with a
you
lot
on
of
the
stuff.
high.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And you
yeah.
talk about running. Well, when we look at California, you ain't running
You
nothing
ain't
around
running
here.
absolutely nothing. But then, now if you think about it, she wants to legalize this.
She wanted to legalize marijuana. Well,
And
you know what? Well, some people say that some legalizing marijuana is for, medicine purposes. But my thing is this here, you all. This is my personal belief. So
yes.
I don't want to knock anybody for what they do.
Mm-hmm.
I just believe that one drug is the gateway to another one. Once you get high on one thing, you have to
Yes.
do this to get high. You have to do that
Yes.
to get high. That's my
And
personal
once
belief.
these politicians allow you to be on drugs, look at San Francisco.
Oh yeah,
They
they let
give
you.
you
They
the
give you. They
syringe.
take away your plastic straws, but
Uh-huh.
give you plastic syringes
Syringes.
to shoot up.
Right.
So that's true.
Right. So if they can keep you high on that ooh way
Mm-hmm.
out of your mind,
Mm-hmm.
guess what?
Mm-hmm.
They can rip us all off from behind.
That's what
You
they
won't
try to
even
do.
you'll be so high you won't even know what's going on.
You be so hot. That's right, girl.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah.
And girl, okay. So last week, so I wanted to throw that out there, you all.
Uh-huh.
I can't listen. The reason why I won't give Kamala Harris a chance is because she walks around like she has a moral compass. I will never forget about what she did to Kavanaugh. I will never, ever, ever
Yes.
forget about how she did that, how she mistreated him, and how she, made these
Right.
accusations as if she went along with the
With the,
foolishness.
yes.
And now look, that Kavanaugh is confirmed. Where the women at? You see
They
the
all
political
disappeared.
politics. You see the nasty, dirty, low down, gutter written politics that was being played.
Uh-huh.
So no, when I find something out about her, I'm telling it now. Okay. Hey mom, hey dad. I hope y'all looking
Hey
at us
mom,
tonight.
hey dad,
So
we
you
love
all,
you.
we had a lot of fun while we was in DC.
Mm-hmm.
We met people like Tom Fitton. We went to the Judicial Watch. and we met Tom Fitton. That was really, really, really fun.
Mm-hmm.
Also, you all, I want to get down to where I was at the State of the Union. So we met him. First of all, I was at the State of the Union. Congressman Steve King invited me to. Well, he invited us to the State of the Union,
right.
But we had to figure out which one was going to come. So Silk really wanted me to go.
Yes.
So I went, and I was excited, you
yes.
all, because that was the first time I've ever done that.
Mm-hmm.
So while I was at the State of the Union, Silk was holding.
Well, let's talk about your State of the Union.
Well, we was at the State of the Union.
Who all did you meet?
Well, first of all, you all, I got to meet Whitaker. He was up there testifying before the Judiciary Committee on Capitol Hill, and I saw how he was being so. First of all, I like him. I like his stance, and he didn't take no junk from them on Capitol Hill neither. So we talked about him, and then I was able to meet Ben Carson. You all.
Yes.
So I took a picture with him. And then Michelle Bachmann, she ran for president a while back. And I was there with Steve King. And I met a host of other people that I took so many pictures. I can't believe all these people up in Congress know us.
Yes.
So I want to say thank you so much for the invite. I wouldn't have missed that for the world.
Yeah.
And sis, thank you so much for saying, okay, Diamond, you can go.
I was
Thank
like,
you
she
so
was like,
much.
you sure? I was like, girl, you better go. I'll stay here and I'll hold down a fork. And I did for 3 hours. I was on Fox Nation.
Yeah, you was holding it down on Fox
Kennedy.
Nation.
Oh,
holding it down and putting it down.
Putting it down.
Yes,
I wasn't taking no jump.
You wasn't taking no
jump.
jump.
I didn't have Diamond here to bump me and tell me to stop and cool down. I was in it all by myself, and I took care and handled business.
Wow. Yes, you did, girl. Yes, you did. Well, you know what? The President's State of the Union address, it was a very unifying speech.
Yes, it was.
It was, okay, we ain't playing politics tonight. We're going to bring the country together. And that's what he did.
Right.
Now, of course, you should have saw the state of the Democrat Party and how they was all in their whites. The only thing that was missing was the white hoods. They were sitting on the fact that this country will never be a socialist country. They didn't want to implement legislation to, let's put an end to this legalizing abortion up to the birth or after the birth. And they sat down on when the president talked about securing the borders. So it sounds like these people they want your borders wide open so an influx of people can come in.
Yep.
They don't care about the families no more. They done already went after the man and emasculated him.
Yeah.
Now they going after the babies, trying to take them out.
So sad.
Ain't it sad and
That's
sick?
some sad stuff.
And then they're trying to push these socialistic ideas as if this is going to fly. I heard something stupid today, and let me go ahead on and address this and get it off my chest.
Go ahead.
Cory Booker.
Oh.
Now he wants to. There's an attack on meat. He don't want people, I guess, eating meat. But my thing is, because you don't eat meat, don't stop us from eating meat.
That's right. And if meat offends my brother, then he don't need to watch me eat
He don't need to watch us eat it.
No, we don't.
Because we like the steak and we like the pig.
Yes.
I just had a steak the other day. Now, I don't eat steak a whole lot.
Right.
Every now and again, I'll eat me a steak and put some
steak.
onion. Yeah, I just had it the other day.
You want me to get rid of my fat back?
He want us to get rid of our bacon and our sausages and stuff like that because he done went vegan. Then you do what you do.
That's right.
But I don't ever listen. How is it he cannot be on this particular issue? How you gonna run a country and trying to tell us what we gonna eat?
What we gonna eat?
Then pretty soon you'll be telling us how to dress.
That's right.
That's what that's what people that's pushing socialistic ideas, they think they can tell the rest of us that we can't eat no doggone meat.
Right. Well, see, what'll happen is once they bankrupt this country with all of these socialistic ideals and projects, then we'll have to get some food stamps to at least eat, or we're going to be looking like Venezuela, where those people over there picking out of the garbage can, okay? And then that's how they get to tell you what to eat, when to eat, and how to eat. That's what they want to do. But there is a few things that I wanted to go back to. With our president delivering the State of the Union. There was a few things that he said. He said, not as two parties, but as one nation.
Not as two parties, but one nation, because we all have to collectively come together. Listen, I don't want to raise my pressure, so I'm going to calm down.
Well, you calm down, but you already said that thing. Reject the politics of revenge.
Listen, we don't need you playing no tick for tack.
No, we don't.
Because you mad that the businessman is running things and truly making America great again.
And y'all see it. They see it.
And you mad
like
about
it. You mad.
Stop the revenge. Go ahead, girl.
That's right. That's right. Choose greatness. We have over 157 million people working.
Listen, unlike Obama that had millions on food stamps.
That's right.
So which one do you want? You want a group of people just bankrupting the government? Or do you want everybody non-dependent on the government and can depend on their own selves where they can go out and get it for themselves? But you Democrats, y'all don't like that.
They don't like that.
Oh, you moan and groan about that.
And my president said this with so much conviction when he said, it wasn't going to be no socialism.
We ain't having that around here.
Not around here.
Every time y'all try to push these socialistic ideas, we have to bring you back to reality.
To earth.
Because what you not finna do, you ain't finna take us and you ain't gonna put us all in one box.
No.
We done already came off the plantation.
That's right.
We done already stopped picking cotton. We don't have to do that no more.
No, we
the
don't.
Sharecropping days are over. Go ahead, Sil.
Then he said, build a culture that cherishes innocent lives.
Oh, you don't want to cherish the innocent.
Girl.
The babies can't do nothing about themselves.
Oh.
They can't do nothing for themselves. They need people like us to speak up for them.
That's right. I heard a story coming out of New York where they have legalized murdering babies at birth. And somebody, I believe that her boyfriend, she was pregnant. Her boyfriend stabbed her. I think that's how it went down. And it killed the baby, but did not kill her. And they had to not find, they can't charge this boy, okay, with killing that baby. Because of the laws that's there in place where you can kill babies.
Thanks to Governor Cuomo,
that's right.
Cuomo, whatever his name is.
And the Republicans tried to put measures in place before all of this, try to put measures in place that if you kill the baby, like deliberately kill the baby with a knife, or the baby get killed in the midst of a crime or what have you, then they can still charge these people. The Democrats didn't want to have nothing to do with that. So I wonder if the Democrats will listen now. Because this guy just got off scot-free
for killing this girl's
a human being. All right, next, last but not least, when Alice Johnson cried, I cried. And I'm going to tell you why.
Why, girl?
Because she sent in plenty of pardons requests under Obama. And what did he do?
He didn't do nothing. He pushed what Hollywood wanted to do. He pushed what the rich wanted.
Yes, that's what he did.
Yeah.
But under our president, President Donald J. Trump, he saw her pardoned the first time. And he released her.
See what I'm talking about?
The first time.
Giving you a second chance.
Yes, yes. And not to mention Matthew Charles was the first recipient of the prison reform.
Right. When he got out, I think all he wanted was some Kentucky Fried Chicken. And I said, I don't know if Kentucky Fried Chicken the way it used to be back in the day. As a matter of fact, you all, I hadn't had any in a while. Y'all see I'm dropping weight because I haven't been eating all out. Fast food. I've been really sort of, when I'm home, I cook at home. Yes. Also, the approval rating for the speech, Republicans at 97%, Democrats 30%, and Independents 82% approve of what the president did at the State of the Union.
That's right.
He brought the country together, and you're going to have those in Congress working against what's good, but that's what they always do.
That's what they have always done.
Right.
They've always hook-winked the American people.
That's what they've done. Okay, so the President Trump's rally in El Paso, Texas, went down last night. He gave a phenomenal speech in El Paso, Texas. The venue was packed with thousands on the inside and thousands on the outside. Now, the president is up 52% in the polls. Woo! So that lets you know that his message is resonating with the American people because of his poll numbers. And when I see 52%, in my mind, I'm like, oh, it's higher than that. I don't think they always give us the correct numbers. If it's 52, it's higher than that. So his message is truly resonating with the American people. And they see that, you know what? He's working for the American people. They see this here. Okay?
He's not going along with the same status quo as the career, well-rehearsed politicians
Absolutely.
do. They
That's
always
right.
sell us a bill of lies.
Look at what Camilla Harris running around here talking.
That's right.
She lied. You see what I'm talking
she
about?
lied. She knows she's a liar. Go
Right.
ahead.
Okay, so some of the things he talked about on the banks of Rio Grande, they're starting to build a beautiful wall. Somebody, listen, I hope they're looking at the show tonight. Somebody want to talk? Well, I can't. I don't know why people be texting me while I'm doing the show. Okay, our economy is now the hottest economy on earth because let me tell you something. Illegal aliens are not trying to bum rush the borders of Venezuela. They're bum rushing the borders of the United States of America, baby, because they want to attain some of this American dream. The president got this economy hot. Boom! And everybody want it. Everybody wants
they
something.
Want a piece of it.
And he also said it's time for us to come together again and choose greatness. His administration is fighting for all America. It's America first, and America is winning. And when you look at places like the trade, what's happening on trade, and what's happening even with this guy in North Korea, he's going to be doing a summit on the 27th and the 28th in North Korea.
Right.
Okay. And the good thing is there's been no missile launches with this dictator over here. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So the president did what other people just couldn't do. What these other presidents just couldn't do. I don't even know what the heck.
Well, you're absolutely right. But you know what? You know, just to piggyback off of something that you said about the illegal aliens coming over here to this country, I want people to understand that we don't have a problem with immigrants coming to our country.
No. Thank you, Scotty.
Thank you, Scotty. As long as they are legal immigrants, they've gotten in line and they've waited their turns. Our problem is with illegal aliens. That the ones that take our laws, okay, and
take advantage of the loopholes.
Exactly. They take advantage of the loopholes and they disregards our laws.
That's right. Well, if you can take advantage, if you have a stupid, excuse me, y'all, because I said, you know what? Calm down. When you have an ignorant, because ignorant means unlearned. When you have an ignorant Congress that's advocating for less beds, not giving the Border Patrol agents the resources they need to do their job, you making it easy for them to come in our country and run amok.
And they're advocating for people that breaks our laws because they are lawbreakers themselves.
Now, Beto Aruco, listen, will remind America just how out of touch he is on immigration. So you all know the president held his rally, and then Beto go hold his little rally or whatever he was doing with his few folks. Okay, I guess the left was hip hurraying about that. But here's the deal. You know, he held his rally in opposition to the border.
Oh, that's
and
so sad.
I think that he feels like he can go up against President Trump because he almost won Texas. But I'm here to tell you, Beto, come here.
Come here.
Almost doesn't count.
That's right.
Almost doesn't count. Okay, you didn't win, so it's gonna be hard for you. This is like you going up against the president. Is like a little chihuahua going up against a pit bull. Like go sit you may have a lot of bark, but you ain't got no bite. Go somewhere and sit down. And when he said something stupid today, well, last night, basically he was talking about walls killed. Well, if walls kill, well, hell, I got walls all around
I'm
here.
looking right now.
So
are they coming for us?
And if he live in the house or he live behind walls, why he ain't dead yet? Because he the one said walls kill.
That's
so
what
I
he
just,
said.
you know,
That's
I think
what
that
he
some of these people, their mind is just mind boggling on some of the things, how they think. They just think it's just loose.
It makes me wonder if they own some stuff.
So
you
I'm
know?
just, it's just.
Because with all of these crazy ideas that I'm hearing from the left, I'm like, where have y'all been?
and trying to hold your little rally against President Trump's big rally. I know you embarrassed. Yes. And don't let the left fool you. Okay? Don't let them fool you. It was a disaster, Beto. You looked silly. And I think he's trying to act like, he reminded me of, he possesses some sentiments of Obama. But you have to understand that we don't too much care for Obama. That's why the people voted for President Trump.
That's
See, if they wanted another Obama, they would have voted for crooked.
Hillary. That's right.
But they didn't vote for crooked.
That's
you see
right.
what I'm saying?
I can't even say
Thank
that
you,
name.
SONIT. Snot. Love you too. It's already available, baby. Okay, so you sort of see what I'm saying, you
Right,
all,
right.
when it comes to that. Okay, so they want to get rid of the beds. They're so out of touch. But anywho, but let me
But
get down to.
just real quick, but the Democrats are complaining about Border Patrol not being able to do certain things at the border. But whenever DHS and Border Patrol say, well, we need this right here, you want to say, well, no, we're going to take away.
Well, that's just like it's a flood.
Uh-huh.
And you know the pipe have a hole in it,
Right.
but you would prefer to flood the ground,
Uh-huh.
have the ground flooded,
Flooded.
the floor,
Uh-huh.
and keep telling me to go clean it up instead of fixing the pipe.
Uh-huh.
How about you get some new pipe and route that water to the faucet instead of keeping the hole open where the water just flood in over the floor?
Well, let me tell you something. Before you can fix that hole in the pipe, you have to turn off the water.
Turn the spigot off.
That's right.
They used to call it
I was going to say spigot, but I came back with water. You got to turn that spigot off. You got to turn that faucet off. You got to turn wherever the water is coming through. You got to turn it off first before you can fix that pipe.
Absolutely. Well, girl, speaking of fixing pipes, Congressional Leader Border Deal and the president the president is not happy about this border deal that they passed.
Right.
So dozens of shares arrived on Capitol Hill today to plead with Democrats not to cut resources for immigration enforcement. This afternoon, President Donald J. Trump met with a group of these law and local law enforcement leaders at the White House. This is what we do. One sheriff told reporters in the room, if you do anything to cut ICE funding, you devastate our communities.
That's right.
Democrats are so out of touch, they are not proposing that Border Patrol get rid of some beds so that they can only arrest criminals. They are now proposing that they cut the beds. So what they want to do is they want people to walk up in our country, run amok in our country, and that's that, you all. They doing this to get votes. They already understand that they cannot use the black man, so we use these brown people. We use these here. And what I want illegal aliens to understand is that you are being used. And if the Democrats really cared about you, why do they want you to be hiding in the shadows?
That's right.
They want you to hide in the shadows.
And you know, okay, so Diamond and Silk, we speak English. We don't speak Spanish.
No.
But if you're looking at us and you speak Spanish, you understand what we're saying, go tell the community.
That's right.
In Spanish what we're talking about, what our videos are saying. If you, whatever you need to do to get the message out there, because there's a lot of even legal immigrants that think that President Trump is going to send them back to their country because the left is speaking this to them in Spanish.
Okay, and that's a lie. And see, the left, they lie, you all. First of all, if you have already migrated to this country, you got in line, you did it the right way, you have your papers, ain't nobody deporting you.
Nobody's deporting you.
When we talk about we're talking about illegal aliens.
Yes.
See, this is how I view immigrants versus aliens.
Come on.
An immigrant is going to get in line, wait their turn, and do it the right way.
Do it the right way.
An illegal alien is going to break into your country.
That's right.
See, because if you don't knock on my door and ring my doorbell, I'm not going to consider you as a guest if you go through my window. You're a criminal.
You're a criminal. You breaking and entering.
So if these people really want to obtain a better life, they're going to have to do it the right way.
Right.
But see, the Democrats don't want them to do that. And what the Democrats do is feed them a better life.
Yes. But when you see the Democrats and the left and the mainstream media from the left talking, they always say immigrants, migrating. They never say what they truly are.
Right.
According to our immigration laws, these are illegal aliens.
Right. Absolutely. And if they come in this country, they need to do it the right way. They need to get in line and wait their turn. And what does that say about our brothers and sisters that did it the right way?
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's
so that's got to be. So the president is not, you all, happy about this border deal, okay?
I don't fault him.
According to the National Public Radio, President Trump said he's not happy with a potential budget deal being worked out by the congressional negotiators, but added that he doesn't think there will be a shutdown. He said he will have to study it, but if it is a shutdown, it is the Democrat fault. So the president asked for what, 5.7?
5.7 billion.
And then what? He only gonna get what they only want to give him what, 1 point?
It said it nearly is 1.4 billion for 55 miles of a physical barrier at the border, a limit of about 40,000 detention beds at Immigration and Customs Enforcement.
Okay.
Can I just say this? This is BS.
Well, it is BS. And
Because,
go ahead.
you want to explain the
well,
BS?
it's BS because he asked for 5.7 billion.
Right.
You only gonna give him 1.4 billion.
4 billion, or close to 1.4. Okay.
So they gonna keep 4 billion, give him 1.4 billion.
I think it's 1.3 something. So that's why they got it rounded off to 1.4.
But you don't want to give him, and this is politics.
Right.
But you can fund other stuff.
Right.
You can take money. And here's the thing. There's a video going around with Chuck Schumer talking about border securities. People not coming into our country illegally. I mean, he's talking this talk, you all.
Right.
But you all don't want to fund our border
in the
law?
month of January, our tax dollars funded illegal aliens to the tune of over $18 billion. Am I right?
Yeah.
Over
18 billion. That was just for January alone.
For 1 month. Now, 5.7 billion compared to 18 billion of U.S. tax dollars being spent out is a shame. You know, we put out a video and you got some dumb, ignorant people on the left. Don't want to read, don't want to comprehend, don't want to understand. But in the video, it shows different areas of tent cities.
Right.
And those tent cities are American citizens living in tents. While our U.S. tax dollars, Congress approved our tax dollars to fund sanctuary cities which aid and abet illegal aliens.
Right.
While our American citizens live in tent cities without running water, no electricity.
Right.
And I think that is a shame that our tax dollars are being spent to fund people that have broken the law and that's not even supposed to be here in this country.
Right. Well, with them arguing about the beds, what the Democrats are saying, the reason why they want less beds is because it would force ICE to focus on criminals instead of focusing on families. But hey, when you cross the border illegally, that makes you a criminal. Just like when you come, you knock on my door, you ring my doorbell, I let you in, you a guest. But if I'm not letting you in my house, baby, and you just breaking and bum rushing up in there, that's what makes you a criminal. And so I'm sorry, you do have to be detained. And they do need to have enough beds to detain these influx of people that's coming in. This is truly a crisis.
And what I heard is that their first offense is a misdemeanor. When they cross the border, it's considered a misdemeanor.
They need to change that law.
Then our laws, or then the immigration laws, I don't know if it's the immigration laws, please don't quote me, but allow these individuals to commit a felony twice before they can be detained.
We can't do that in this country.
This is crazy.
Americans can't do that in this country.
You can't commit the first crime, you going to jail.
I don't care if it's a misdemeanor or what. So we'll keep you all updated. The president is not happy. I don't know which way they're going to do it. Look, I
wouldn't
say
go for this.
You wouldn't.
Okay. Can I just
break it down? How would you do it?
If I went for this after the deal is signed, I would then turn around and declare a national emergency at the borders, or a border emergency.
Yeah. Hey, Jussie Wilson, because I heard that. I heard that, and you told me that earlier. And I heard that somewhere floating around that if he accepted the deal, also declared a national emergency at the borders.
Right. It's a crisis at the border. That's right.
And I think it is, because if you're going to tell these people that you need to do your job, but you're going to pull back the resources for them to do their job.
That's right.
And you got people just flowing in our country and and not going to the ports of entry. This is a problem. You creating a bigger crisis, because now you're pulling resources and you're not giving them enough money to or enough resource for enough money to fund the resources that they need to do their job.
To do it.
So you're making it a crisis. You're making
that. And I listened to these folks.
Even worse, a crisis.
Yeah, I listened to these folks. I believe her name was Pramalaya Kayapal. I don't know. Anyway.
She's a congresswoman.
She's a congresswoman, and I saw her ridiculing Whitaker the other day.
Right.
And she was so concerned about the parents being separated from their children. The parents would never know their children. So I had to tweet her back out, and I'm coming off of memory.
Okay, go ahead.
Basically about where is your outrage for the parents, American parents, where their American children have been killed by illegal aliens, and they'll never get to see their children
They'll never get to see their children. But see, they acting like they don't care about that. And where was your outrage when Obama had them locked in cages and wrapped in foil,
That's
too?
right.
Don't get it twisted. Don't be one-sided with this here. Look at all sides before you start spewing and running off at your mouth. Thank you, Danny Short. Listen, all. When we come back, we're going to pick it up with Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, her Green New Deal. This lady up here, she do not like Israel and spewing her anti-Semitic rhetoric and much more. We'll be right back in about what? Not even 2 minutes with more chit chat. Join us for Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live on Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. He's your president. Okay, y'all. So speaking of president, you all, listen, Congress keep pushing this witch hunt, but according to the Senate Intel Committee, they find no direct evidence of Trump-Russia collusion. Okay, so 2 years the Intel been doing this here. They find none. And I love what the president tweeted out the other day. He said, so now Congressman Adam Schiff announces, after having found zero Russian collusion, that he is going to be looking at every aspect of my life, both financial and personal, even though there is no reason to be doing so. Never happened before. Unlimited presidential harassment. That's exactly what it is. So we got mad. So here's what Silk tweeted out. Adam Schiff. We don't give a damn about real Donald Trump money before he became president.
No, we don't.
We are concerned about how you and the deep state crew are wasting taxpayers' dollars. Maybe it's time to investigate members of Congress to see how they got rich off of $174,000 a year salary.
That's right.
That's what we need to be doing in this country.
That's right.
Stop investigating our president. I want to know what y'all doing with our tax dollars.
That's right. And as a private citizen, President Trump was once a private citizen before he was a politician.
Absolutely. Okay? And he was a businessman. So you want to take and you want to go through every aspect so you can find a got you. Well, sweep around your own front door, Adam Schiff. What are you doing?
That's right.
Because I heard some stuff.
A lot of stuff.
But I got some people digging to see if it's true. Because I heard that you done paid off, allegedly, that slush fund
To use that slush fund.
Allegedly to pay off somebody.
That's what we
But
heard.
I have to make sure that
but when
true.
we find it out,
oh, we coming for you. We gonna let you know.
Yeah,
we gonna let everybody know.
That's right.
What you
and
about and what you doing.
Connections and some
well, the deal is, whenever you point the finger at somebody and you trying to undo, let me see what you've done. Well, remember them 3 fingers are pointing back at you and that thumb.
That's right.
Listen now, that's gonna be your look.
Thank you, Elizabeth. But you're absolutely right. We don't give a doggone about our president, what he did in his private life, when he was a private citizen.
How would you like, Adam, if somebody took and they just scrutinized your every move?
Yes.
We can find some stuff out on you. You ain't exempt.
That's right.
See, these Democrats walk around as if they are exempt. Today, y'all doing this to President Trump.
Right.
But what happened when the tables are turned and people start doing it to you?
That's right. And I wonder, where is the Republican Party calling these folks out? It's time to call these people out.
It surely
the
is.
money that our president made before he became president is none of our business.
It's none of I'm worried about tax. Our tax dollars
right now.
That's our business. Our business is what you all doing with our tax money, not what the president was doing with his money before he even thought of becoming president of the United States.
That's right. And these people that is so concerned about President Trump when he was a private citizen, they've been in Congress, been in these seats for how long?
And why are you
50 rich?
Oh, look at Nancy Pelosi.
Yes.
I think I had to tweet out something to Elizabeth Warren the other day. You talking about tax the rich? You can start with Nancy Pelosi because she, according to Google, I think she worth what, 120 million?
Something million. Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez Green New Deal. It was a disaster. So according to Fox News, the Green New Deal, non-binding congressional resolution unveiled by Democratic lawmakers Thursday, called for economically destructive and environmentally toxic extremist policies that would be an utter disaster for our country and the American people. The radical and impractical plan could suck trillions of dollars out of our economy, raise the cost of much of what we buy, wipe out millions of jobs, and plunge our country into a recession or perhaps even a depression. It would be a self-inflicted wound causing enormous harm to us all. Wow. Okay, so we talked about this Green Deal and we tweeted so much stuff out to this young lady about the Green New Deal. And we talked about it on Fox Nation. So if you all want to hear what we really have to say about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, we break it down on Fox Nation. So make sure you join foxnation.com.
That's right.
But what I found interesting is that, people, who was that? Was that the Daily Beast?
The Daily
Beast.
They
picked up that particular video where we were talking about it. See, first of all, the deal to us, it will be a disaster because this is a way for them to control us. They want to control our wages. They want to control medical. They want to control your education. They want to get rid of the airplanes. They want to get rid of the cows. They want you to tear down stuff and rebuild them back up. Okay, so how much is this stuff going to cost? And how you going to do this here? Because what you going to try to do is, once you all have destroyed it, then you going to try to make the American people pay for it. Right. And how we going to pay for it when you got us all broke and poor?
That's right.
With your shenanigans.
I got a snippet of that video that the Daily Beast had.
Okay, so the Daily Beast picked up this here video, we did on Fox Nation, and it aired today. Take a look at this. Because her vision for this country is going to take us all the way back to the days of slavery.
That's right.
Maybe she think this is La La Land or Candy Land. But sugar ain't for free, Miss Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. You claim you want everyone to make a living wage. What's a living wage?
What is it?
Is the living wage going to be the wage you want for us? Don't that sound like control?
Straight control.
Yeah. That's what they did in the days of slavery. They didn't pay you. Your pay was a shack. So what you trying to do? Take us back to those days? See, this is what I'm talking about, y'all. The Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. The AOC, who is the head representation of the Democrat Party, is trying to push straight socialism that's going to take us all the way back to the days of slavery. How much willing and dealing have you and Nancy Pelosi been doing? What, she's teaching you new tricks? She's teaching you how to walk in poor and come out filthy rich? Because with all of this stuff you pushing, it's got to be some kickback patty wax. How about you make a deal with the American people? In 2 years, you out. That way, we don't have to fall into the slums of socialism where you have us back in the days of slavery, picking cotton and sharecropping again. This Green New Deal is the same old deal from back in the day called slavery. So you all have to go over there. You have to check it out, right? So the Daily Beast, they picked it up, and I guess they don't like what we said, but I don't give a hoot because it is true. Anytime they want to control you. When they want to control you, they start messing with the wages. They gonna tell you what you gonna make. They gonna tell you what you gonna eat, where you gonna live, your medical. They gonna tell you all of that. Thank you, Pumpkin. That just gonna thank you. So you see what I'm talking about?
Right.
And so people need to understand this here. You're taking us back and not propelling us forward.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
That's always been the Democrat playbook. Because if you look at it, the main voting bloc for the Democrats have been who?
Black people.
So my question is, if the Democrats, were doing so much for black people.
That's right.
Why are black folks still broke?
And why are they still struggling? And
why
is it always a problem?
And
why are they always mad at the rich?
That's
because you ain't helping them get rich. You still keeping them poor and keeping them down. You want to control our education because you don't want me to know some things about how you're getting your kickback patty whack. And speaking of kickback patty whack, you know Netflix bought the film about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. The documentary, for I think $10 million. So we put out a tweet, and I don't even know if you have the tweet, and if you don't worry about it, about this here. And I think we pretty much basically said what Netflix have done, but I hope that if she getting any of this here money, I hope she go ahead on to pay 70% of it back to the government, the rest she can contribute that to her Green New Deal. Is what she can do.
That's right.
Okay, so everybody wanted to say, well, you have people. Well, she's not getting that. The producer's getting that.
Who
y'all think we are? Willie Hump, the neighborhood chump, Taco Bell, dumb as hell. You think we crazy?
They think we crazy.
So let me tell you something. Deals are and contracts and contractual obligations are different.
That's right.
Okay, it's not a one size fit all. How do we know that? Listen, I bet you when they recorded her doing that documentary, they paid her.
That's right.
But here's what I want to know: how much percentage is she allegedly getting from these people profiting off of this here documentary that she was in? The reason why they bought it was because of Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
That's right.
So when I say she's already bought and paid for, that's how you're bought and paid for. You can't convince me that there is no underhanded tie still to this movie in some kind of way.
She's getting paid, y'all.
Allegedly. We'll say allegedly.
But there
some kind of way.
But can I just say it like this then with contracts? Okay? The way certain contracts is written up, you either get a lump sum up front.
Right.
Okay? Or you'll get something called royalty checks.
On the back end.
Some kind of way. At the beginning or at the end, you're going to get something
I don't
from
care
the
if
middle.
it's 10, 15, 20, 30, 40%.
That's
if
right.
they sell it to something, then you will get something from it.
That typically happens in a contract.
So she may not get the full 10 million or the alleged 10 million, but I wonder. This is my opinion now. Yeah. How much is she getting? And see, when you see that kind of action, that's what I call the kickback paddywhack.
That's right.
To me, it looked almost like a pay for play.
That's exactly what it looked like.
Because all of a sudden now, Obama goes in poor, and Netflix give him a multi-million-dollar deal.
That's right.
Too. So what the heck is that about?
What he got
so I want to know how much stuff was allegedly pushed for Netflix to be in a good position. So you little mofos on the left that's telling me that Diamond and Silk is stupid.
Please.
I'm sorry, we were featured in the movie.
That's right.
So I know exactly how this goes. So if she wasn't, or she could have been paid up front. And then once this happened, you will get something on the back end. So don't act like we stupid because we not. Because there's no way in hell that I would have been in the movie and somebody profit $10 million and I didn't get any of it. I'll be having lawyers and everybody looking at that deal.
And here's another thing that I don't understand with
Thank
Netflix.
you, baby.
With all of these doggone videos that Diamond is making.
They ain't never called for us.
No.
And then I'm reminded by a Academy Award winner by the name of Monique, and how they only wanted to give her $500,000, and this lady had won an Oscar. She been around when we were teenagers, doing her thing. But you get something with an Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez in it. Y'all give that movie people, y'all give them $10 million. Oh yeah, somebody getting a kickback paddywhack. Somebody is getting a kickback paddywhack. Look. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Now everybody say this is capitalism. I understand what capitalism, make your money, boo-boo.
That's right.
But what you don't get to do is tell us that we can't capitalize. Right. You don't get to try to push us back into socialism while you think you can get out here and capitalize.
Okay, Omar.
Okay, so Ilhan Omar, Lord, let me get up out of here. Y'all see what I'm talking about? We finna go, y'all. Let me just run this here down.
Run it down.
Omar, you all apologizes after Pelosi denounces her tweet as anti-Semitic. Now, I don't know what Congressman Omar, had with Israel, because she is anti-Israel. She has a progressive movement against Israel. She keeps spewing these anti-Semitic views about Israel. We don't know what her problem is. No. But what I want to tell Congressman Omar, you took an oath.
That's right.
And if you don't know what the Constitution say, how about you go and reread it?
That's right.
And if you can't read it, how about you get your fellow congressmen or women or get Nancy's ass to sit down with you and read
it. That's right.
That's what you do.
But you know, there's one thing that I think should happen to this lady.
She should be censored for one. Go ahead.
She should be removed from all committees. Anything she's working on she needs to be removed. And I'm going to tell you why.
Why?
The Democrats nearly did a somersault backwards and forced Republicans to remove Steve King. From because of something somebody said.
That's right.
He said. Okay? Somebody said he said something in a particular context. And they just, oh my God, you got to remove him. You got to remove him. But we all heard what Omar said.
That's right. She tweeted it out.
She tweeted it out. We saw it. It came from her directly.
Right.
Not something somebody said.
And all they demanded her to do is to apologize. This is not the first time that she's spewed anti-Semitic stuff.
That's right.
Now, President Trump said that she should resign after those tweets containing the anti-Semitic antics. She should resign. And guess what? The former KKK Grand Wizard, David Duke, agrees with Omar. Woo. So look who's back up. Well, you know they are the party of the KKK, the Democrats.
They are the party.
Okay, you all. Let me give y'all another update, and then I can't get it all out.
We got to.
Okay, I got to. Jussie, you all. Listen, you all.
Is it Jussie?
Jussie Smollet.
Okay.
Y'all remember the attack on this young guy in Chicago? He was walking the streets going to get him a Subway, to get him a foot longer, 6 inch or 12 inch. I don't know. And he was attacked by allegedly attacked. He claimed by two white men who was wearing, I guess they were wearing mega hats. I don't know. They had bleach.
Ski masks.
They had ski masks. Was they bearing hats? They had ski masks and they had something. They had a rope and some Clorox.
And some Clorox.
And below freezing temperatures.
Okay.
And they wrapped it around his neck. They attacked him.
Okay. So
but it looks like that something is just not adding up with his story.
Right.
He released the phone records, but they cannot even use those phone records because they have been detracted. And people are saying that, listen, one of his neighbors is saying, I've been in this neighborhood for 5 years. I don't believe it. Not around here. Half the people are gay and the other half are black. And then somebody else said it's a lie because Chicago is the most liberal city around, said a man who wouldn't give his name. They have cameras everywhere. Why can't they find the attack? I will say it now. Yep. I said it before. I'll say it again.
Say it.
If it is found that he made this story up and he lied about it, you know what needs to happen to him? He needs to be made to pay back all of the resources that went in to investigating this. He needs to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. And I don't want to see him on Empire. And if Lee Daniels have a problem with that, take the whole show down for all I care, because he got everybody looking bad. What he did was manipulate the emotions of people, especially black people, because there was so many prominent black people that came out in support of him.
And he want to talk about our president being a hater, mega supporters being a hater, but look at the division that he just did right here. Look at the divide that he even pulled out Pastor T.G. Jakes.
Even T.D. Jakes had to say something about it. But T.G. Jakes didn't never go and say nothing about Kellyanne Conway when she was assaulted by somebody. What about Sarah Sanders?
Or these babies being murdered.
I ain't hear your mouth about that, but this man come out and could have been maybe telling an alleged lie. He got y'all all looking crazy.
Virginia,
you all. Okay, so let me just give you the rundown. Ralph Northam.
Give it.
He said he is not stepping down. However, he did an interview with Gayle King, you all, and he referred to slaves as indentured servants from Africa. And I'm like, this man is really out of touch. Excuse me, they keep saying he's in the blackface picture. I also see Ku Klux Klan there. And you ain't gonna convince me that he in blackface. This is my own personal opinion. I think he was the one dressed as the Klanman. But here's what I don't like. I don't like the fact that they're putting the two white men against a black man.
Right.
Now, all of a sudden, all of these accusations and allegations are coming up against the lieutenant governor that he raped and sexually assaulted some women years ago. Now, for me, and one of the women, back in 2017, when I guess the lieutenant governor was running, she put out something to her friend and wrote to her friend, I can't believe you supporting this guy. He raped me while she was in college, okay? But he still is due process. I can't go on what somebody say about you. We have to know facts, because you're talking about somebody family, their livelihood, their job. So we have to give them due process. But what I find crazy is all of this mess started with Ralph Northam wanting to kill babies. Now it done ricocheted off of him. He ain't resigning. The two white men dressed in blackface, they get to stay because it's just blackface. And one of them, I believe, was dressed, in my opinion, that I believe it with my heart, that one Ralph Northam, I'm sorry, he could have been that alleged Klansman. I'll say it like that, allegedly.
Mr. Justin Fairfax had 2 FBI background checks.
Whoa.
2 FBI background checks, and they didn't find anything.
They didn't find anything.
And then all of a sudden, all of this coming up. The Democrats, listen you all closely, because I know my haters is on here. The Democrats always play and pin the black man against the white man.
This is what they do.
This is what they've always done. And the black man is going to be thrown under that bus.
He's going to go under the bus.
That's right.
Now the lieutenant governor is asking for an FBI investigation.
You talking about Justin Fairfax?
That's right. He wants this investigated, and it should be investigated. Look, I'm not a Democrat. But I don't see no Democrats taking up for him. And I still believe that he is due process.
That's right.
We are governed by laws. He is innocent until proven guilty.
And another thing, with all of this coming out, the Dems have been outed and exposed.
That's right.
Because I'm looking at some Democrats saying, well, we can forgive. We can forgive the blackface. We don't have a problem forgiving
Go ahead. We don't have a problem
with forgiving. They don't have a problem with forgiving. But They want to hold all of this mess, made up mess against President Trump.
There you
Where
go.
is the forgiveness?
That's right. They talk out of both sides of their mouth.
Yes.
They ain't nothing but straight hypocrites.
And liars.
They eat their own.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, and I believe in my hearts of heart, Ralph Northam, it wouldn't surprise me if his camp didn't make up all of this here stuff for this here Lieutenant Governor Justice.
And they are hateful.
Allegedly.
They are hateful. They sold slaves right there in Virginia. Democrats, especially my black Democrats, the one that always talk about my ancestors.
And can I just say this here to my brothers and sisters of Virginia?
Yes.
If you see what I see and you feel uncomfortable,
right,
you need to start switching your party to Republican, because at least they offer you due process before they start coming out and accusing you of all of this foolishness. Right. This man is being accused. Where was these women at 4 weeks ago before Ralph Northam even said anything?
Where were they
Who
at?
should be stepping down is Ralph Northam for talking about killing babies. He is dangerous. And the mere fact that he refers to slaves as indentured service, he is out of touch. Yes. They were slaves. They wasn't paid to come here.
That's right.
He said somebody told him to say that. Whoever told you to say that, you need to fire them and then fire yourself, because he needs to go.
Y'all better run and run like hell from off that Democrat
That's
plantation.
right. Listen,
this is what they've
they
been doing.
Eat their own. And if they try to take this guy down, when it's your day, it'll be your day.
It'll be your day.
This is what they do.
You sitting right there with the enemy. Y'all sitting with
all of my black brothers and sisters in Virginia, all of my white brothers and sisters, and my Hispanic and Asian brothers and sisters. Start switching your party now. They are eating their own. Why do you want to be a part of this here? Right. And they eating their own. And with the mere fact that this man didn't realize that slaves came here and he calling them another name, he's out of touch. Y'all crazy to be going to a tour if he's doing it. It is what it is. Okay, you all, listen, don't forget, we're going to be at CPAC this year.
Yeah.
So look to see us. I think that's the end of the month. I'll keep you all updated and posted. Happy Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day is coming up.
Oh,
and you all eat as much chocolate as you want. I want. Be eating a lot of chocolate, but I'll be eating delicious food, like maybe fruit or something like that. Don't forget, every day we pray at 11:21 a.m. We pray for our families. We pray for our country. We pray for your families. We know that prayer changes things, okay? And don't forget, join Fox Nation, foxnation.com. Sign up, get your free trial offer, you all, so you can see a lot more of Diamond and Silk.
Yeah.
And don't forget your Chit Chat Tour tickets. Go over there to chitchattour.com or diamondandsilk.com to get your tickets. The kickoff is February the 23rd.
Yeah.
Trump International Hotel. I'm so excited, and I'm so excited to be coming to see you all.
Yeah.
Anything else, girlie?
Nothing else. You covered it all.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay. I'm sorry I'm letting us go so late. Y'all go watch my man Sean Hannity. We love y'all. Listen, we was just coming to give y'all the 211. We call it the 211 because it's two of us.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
In the meantime, in between time, we will see y'all next time right here on Diamond and Silk Chit Chat Live. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.